You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from the Beaver Dam Family Center, Daily Dodge TV, and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam present Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver Boys Hockey. And tonight, it's a non-conference game, the penultimate game of the regular season for the Golden Beavers, as they welcome in the Onalaska Hilltoppers. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you inside the Family Center, and I'm joined on site by my videographer and engineer, Charlie Dern. And Jack Wilski is my radio engineer back at the 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam Studios. And tonight's simulcast is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Klodowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for your home, Summit Ford, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM in Beaver Dam, and White Construction. Welcome into our pregame show, everyone. Glad to have you with us on a Tuesday night. As I mentioned, non-conference tilt here for Beaver Dam as they welcome in Onalaska. Beaver Dam 16-6 overall on the season. Golden Beavers coming off a pair of games this past weekend at the Groundhog Tournament in Sun Prairie. Beaver Dam split those two games, falling on Friday to Kettle Moraine 4-3, but then coming back in the third place game on Saturday for a 5-3 win over Wanakee. Meanwhile, this Onalaska team, which is actually a co-op between Onalaska and the lacrosse schools, they come in with a record of 6-14-1. They actually won their last time out, which was on Saturday. It was a 5-4 win over Somerset. And this is actually the start of a home-and-home series. Next year, Beaver Dam will travel up to the Onalaska area for a game at their place, but tonight they are here, and we're looking forward to this one here. Beaver Dam, of course, has already completed its conference schedule in the Badger Large Conference, and of course, if you were tuned in last week, you might have heard Beaver Dam clinch the conference title, the share of the conference title, and so just a couple of non-conference games for Beaver Dam this week to finish out. They play tonight here against Onalaska, and then another home game on Thursday night against Whitefish Bay. Meanwhile, Onalaska's got a busy week. They play again Thursday at home against La Crescent, and then a battle on Saturday against West Bend. So quickly winding down the regular season, the WIAA hockey playoffs start next week. Beaver Dam in Division I got a 5 seed in their bracket and will host number 12 seeded Appleton next week, Tuesday, at 7 o'clock here inside the Family Center. Meanwhile, Onalaska, in their bracket, they are a number 11 seed. They'll be on the road at the Aquinas Co-op next week, Tuesday night at 7. Right now, we're going to step aside, but when we come back, more to come on our pregame show. Up next, you're going to hear comments from Doug Kraft. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. We'll play that interview for you right after this break. We'll take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you were in Central Park at 2 a.m. maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Kladowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Knightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Knightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
Don't look too close at the record because they do have some talent. They're pretty young, though, is what I understand.
That's, just by looking at the roster and the little bit I've seen of them, I was impressed with how much they hustled and how fast they were. I thought they had some nice skill when they were in the offensive zone. You can tell that they're a team that should be on the rise. For us, it's going to be trying to keep the puck and move the puck quickly. Take some of our experience and use that to our advantage. I feel pretty good about our chances tonight, but if they pop off, or if they show in the game the way they popped off on film, how fast their forwards are, it's definitely not a game where we can just sit back and wait. We're going to have to play and come out of the gates fast.
Well, with the conference title already sewn up, and of course your seeding was sewn up this weekend. You got a 5 seed for the upcoming postseason. What do you hope to get out of these last couple of games here? I mean, obviously you want to stay healthy, and I would think that if nothing else, you want to win not just to get a W, but you want to keep that good feeling, that momentum going into the playoffs. Yeah, there is a balance there. Trying to keep everybody healthy and fresh, but also keep their conditioning up and keep the mojo and the gelling together. You have to sometimes weigh those things on the bench. We know as a coaching staff kind of what we want to do over these 2 games, but that doesn't always necessarily end up what translates in the game. So we just got to kind of play it and wait and see. We're really hoping that we kind of stay where we are. I don't know that we need more players to really emerge at this point. We don't need anybody to do anything different than they're doing. Certainly we don't want players to go off and head onto their own program here in the last 2 games. But stay connected, have fun, enjoy the experience. When you get to the postseason, it's lose and go home. And so this can be the last chance for these players to really just embrace the regular season of things. And I don't want to get too far ahead here because you still have tonight and Thursday, but you'll have Appleton coming in here next week. Any early thoughts about opening up the postseason? You'll be home, obviously. Yeah, it's nice to have a home game. It's always, again, one of our goals, and so that was another check off the list. Appleton, we played them in the Mullet Cup tournament in Arrowhead. We had to come from behind twice to win that game. They play some tough teams in the Badgerland and up in the valley up towards Green Bay, so they're going to come in ready. I can remember they, I think, knocked us off maybe 3 years ago, the last time we were in Division I after we had beat them in the regular season. So we know that that team will make adjustments and be ready perhaps in a different way than when we saw them over Christmas. Well, I wish you and the boys good luck as always, Doug. Thanks so much for your time. Do appreciate it. You bet. Thank you, Mike. All right, Doug Kraft, head coach of Beaver Dam, will step aside, and we're back right after this on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
At Preferred Dental Partners, our core values are more than just something we put on our wall. They're something we live out. Core value number 2 is the wow experience. This means that from the moment you walk in the door until the time you leave, we want to provide an experience for our patients that is unlike anything you've had before. There are lots of choices of dentists, and we never want anyone to feel they have to be here. We want them to choose to be here because they feel heard, welcomed, and well cared for. If you want to see what the wow experience is about, call or text Preferred Dental Partners today.
Happy New Year from our family to yours at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam. Now let's celebrate with the Start of Something New sales event featuring 15% off in-stock 23 Grand Cherokees and Dodge Durangos. That's up to $9,400 in savings on the best SUVs in the market. Last call for the iconic Hemi engine on the classic Dodge Charger and Challenger with $3 grand off brand new Charger Daytonas and the hard-to-find Sublime Green Challenger Scat Pack for under $55 grand. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
And we welcome you back inside the Beaver Dam Family Center. Mike Tronson with you for Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Charlie Dern is here on site. My videographer and engineer Jack Wilski back at the 1430 studios, engineering our radio simulcast tonight. We welcome you into this broadcast. The Beaver Dam Unified School District would like to thank parents and families for the active engagement in the education of their children. BDUSD staff are working hard to make the best of each and every opportunity they have to serve your children. Your partnership in that effort is critical to student success. The BD fam, better together. As the teams have come out onto the ice here at the Family Center, we're going to have the starting lineups. We'll have our national anthem and, of course, the opening face-off all coming up here in just moments. Beaver Dam 16-6 record this season. Champs of the Badger Large Conference. Onalaska, they're out of the Mississippi Valley Conference. They are 6-14-1 entering play tonight. And again, lineups being introduced right now.
Jackson Tillman. At a forward, number 4, Matthew Tillman. At a forward, number 7, Jude Alvarado. And at a forward, number 23, Grayson Andel. Followed by the rest of the team. The Hilltoppers are coached by Oak Moser and assisted by Parker Tripp and Caleb Eastman. And now for your Golden Beavers. Starting in goal, a senior, number 1, Henry Vick. Starting in defense, a senior, number 3, Carson Rufner. Also at defense, a junior, number 2, Zach Shave. At a wing, a sophomore, number 17, Larry Brzezinka. At a wing, a senior, number 22, Isaac Drews. And at center, a junior, number 27, Dustin Werner, followed by the rest of the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. Beaver Dam is coached by Doug Kraft, assisted by Brett Huff and Gary Pashley. And now to honor American, those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to please stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem.
Our national anthem here inside the Beaver Dam Family Center, getting you set for the start of this hockey game. For those of you listening on radio that can't see it, in the first period, Beaver Dam will skate right to left. Onalaska will go left to right across your radio dial or your Daily Dodge TV video screen. Don't forget, you can send an email during the game tonight. We'd love to hear from you. sports@dailydodge.com. The email box is open all night long. I'll be happy to give you a shout out. sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for, and we will mention you during our broadcast tonight. We've got actually a couple of games on Daily Dodge TV tonight. We've got this hockey game, and we also have a Beaver Dam girls basketball game going on tonight across the street inside the field house. The Beaver Dam girls hoopsters hosting Monona Grove. Corey Sparks has the call on that one. And that's going to be starting in about 15 minutes or so. All right, here we go. ready to get this game underway. And it's going to be Dustin Werner to take the face-off at center for the Golden Beavers, and Matt Tillman will do the honors for Onalaska. Here we go. It's hockey night in Beaver Dam. Thanks for being with us. And from the face-off, it's controlled by Onalaska. Jackson Tillman backhands it down into the Golden Beaver zone. And this game is underway as it's played along the end wall, trickles over into the corner, and sent up towards the blue line. It got by everybody, and it goes all the way down. And Onalaska will have to go back and get it. Jackson Egan down low in his own zone, sends it ahead. Hilltoppers will start out to center ice with Tillman. Here's Matt Tillman across the blue line. Nice move into the slot, but he had it roll off his puck, and now it trickles back out to center ice where Egan will fire it near side. Touch pass by Grayson Andel, and right onto the stick of Tillman again. Centers it, broken up in front, but a shot actually bounced around in front, poked away, and now a rebound goes over the top of the net and cleared out of there by the Golden Beavers. An opportunity early for the Hilltoppers as Beaver Dam goes for a line change. We're not quite 1 minute into this first period, and a puck into the Beaver Dam zone where it's going to be picked up by the Golden Beavers, and that is Parker Stotts sending it up the near side wall, but not out of the zone. It's kept in, sent down low by Vincent Hayes of Onalaska. Going after it now, this is Logan Sauter. It's tied up along the end wall. It's sent back to the corner, and there's Stotts after it. In that left corner, sends it ahead, bounces out to center ice. Tied up along the far side wall and shoved right back in. Now here's Xander Stotts for the Golden Beavers, firing it back out to neutral, but picked up there by Gus Weiner, and he fires it down deep into the Golden Beaver end. We're a little more than a minute and a half in. No score in the hockey game between Onalaska and Beaver Dam. Puck off the half wall on the left side, fired, and that one goes behind the net. And up to the right point now, here's Clayton Kay trying to go cross ice. It bounces off the wall. Evan Burkhart picks it up, and Burkhart centers it for Parker Stotts, sends it out to center ice, but right onto the stick of Weiner, and he'll lift it in the air and goes right back into the Beaver Dam zone. He's going to go off now for a change as Onalaska puts a few fresh bodies on the ice. Pass out to center, intercepted, and into the offensive zone. Egan, shot was blocked. Rebound is over to the blue line, and it's taken by Burkhart. He gains the offensive zone at the other side, fires, and a glove save made by the goaltender, Parker Tripp. And he'll hang on. That'll force a stoppage. 14:46 left to go first period. No score in the hockey game. Shots on goal early in favor of the Hilltoppers, 3-1. Face-off to the right of Tripp. And from the face-off, puck is in that circle, lifted high in the air, and it goes out to center. And now into the Beaver Dam zone comes Sawyer Meyer. Fires, and that one goes wide of the net. Sawyer Meyer, a junior, with some speed there, but fired wide on the shot. Now it's tied up. Out of the pile come the Beavers. That's Mason Poznansky sending it out to center. Poke checked off the stick of Aiden Root right back into the offensive zone, and a shot. Glove save made on that shot. Richie Baker fired the shot. Didn't get probably as much mustard on it as he wanted, and Vick, the goaltender for the Golden Beavers, Henry Vick, able to glove that and hang on. So we have a stoppage with 14:21 to go here in the first period. We're inside the Beaver Dam Family Center. Glad you're with us tonight. Tuesday night hockey, and from the face-off, shot is blocked. Puck kept in the zone. Another shot that goes wide of the net. Poznansky will track it down in the right corner. Poznansky fires it cross ice. Out to center they come. Aiden Root got by a defender, and it got away from him, and now back into his own zone. Matt Tillman picks it up. He skates behind the net, sends it up now to Grayson Andel. Andel gets it out to center, but tied up there, and now picked up instead by Alvarado. Jude Alvarado poked off his stick nicely by Braden Strakota of Beaver Dam. Beavers get it back out to center ice, and Poznansky overskated it, hopped off his stick, and now back into the offensive zone comes Jackson Egan. Tried to center, went off a skate. Another shot, that's blocked by Poznansky, but he got the rebound, and another shot by Andel, and it was save made by Vick, and now it's played into the corner. All right, puck out to center now, bouncing puck, and it rolls past the Onalaska player, and Strakota picks it up and in the offensive zone, fires a shot from a tough angle, and the save made by Tripp. The rebound actually went in the air and out of play as it went over the plexiglass and out of play. So we have a stoppage now with 13:24 left to play in the first period. Got our first email tonight. Coach Kraft's parents, they're watching from St. Joseph, Minnesota. Go Beavers. Congratulations on the back-to-back conference championships. Again, sports@dailydodge.com. If you want to send us an email tonight, let us know you're tuned in. As play continues now into the Golden Beaver zone. It's going to be icing, actually, on the Hilltoppers. So the face-off will go back into the Onalaska zone. Yeah, again, sports@dailydodge.com. We'd love to hear from you, because we always like to make these broadcasts interactive and fun. Maybe you want to let us know who you're cheering for. Maybe you want to say hello to Jack Wilski or Charlie Dern. And from the face-off, it's played to the blue line, kept in, and well, momentarily as it now deflects back out to neutral ice. And it'll be picked up there by Logan Sauter. He got tied up along the near side boards. Puck comes back into the corner. Sauter going after it, sends it down to the end wall. And a battle ensues there. Now a little short side chance there. But Vic was up to the task, and here comes Joe Trotter. He's getting past traffic, and then could not get a shot off. He had made a nice move past the defense, but couldn't get a shot off. Burkhart picks it up, sends it out to the point. Well, it's intercepted and poked out to center. And at center ice, it's going to be taken there by Thomas Bryant into the Golden Beaver zone. Gets by a defender, and then roll off a stick. Shot in front, save made by Vic. Rebound is still loose and going to be picked up by Trotter. Oh, that was close. Hilltoppers had a couple of quality chances here in the early going of this one. They have outshot Beaver Dam 7-2, but we remain scoreless thanks to Henry Vic. Out at center ice is Kay. CJK banks it off the boards. It'll go into the offensive zone for Onalaska, but sent right back out by Beaver Dam Zach Shave all the way down the ice. That's going to be an icing call on the Golden Beavers. So we have another stoppage. 12:07 left to play, period number 1. Beaver Dam and Onalaska are scoreless, but again, the Hilltoppers have had a couple of chances in close. Face off to the right of Henry Vic. From the face-off, taken out of the zone by Aiden Root of Beaver Dam. He's out at center, poked off his stick. Poznansky tried to knock down a puck that was in midair, and it rims around the boards, goes behind the Onalaska net. Hilltopper's going to start out to center, pass too far for Liam Branson. Instead, here is Poznansky in his own zone, back the other way. Sends it ahead. Root gets by one defender, gains the line, pass to the right side. Poznansky tried to center, actually tried to get a shot off. Stick save made by Tripp, and now out to center ice. Here comes Branson back into the Golden Beaver zone. Tried to center, it was broken up. And Poznansky has it, sidesteps the defender. 2-on-1 the other way. Poznansky over to Root, back to Poznansky, and he fanned on the shot. Puck is loose now in the corner on the far side. Strakota takes a whack at it. It goes behind the net where Jackson Egan's after it, sends it up the boards. Out to center ice. Branson sending it ahead, but Strakota played it in his own zone. Shot out to center. Poznansky couldn't get a stick on it. Fired back into the Golden Beaver zone. And with it there is Carson Rufner. Send it back the other way. And now it is Xander Stotts. Pass clearing attempt kept in, but off the stick of Richie Baker. Otherwise, he would have had a wide open shot. As it's shoved into the Onalaska end, but there to play it is Kay, and Clayton Kay over to the far side, tried to center. He's tied up along the boards by Larry Przanka of Beaver Dam, but now out to center. Here comes Parker Likey, had it knocked off his stick as he gained the zone. And this is a pass a little bit too far for Dustin Werner of Beaver Dam as he tried to chase it down in the corner. Isaac Drews out there as well. Drews watched it bounce off the wall. Picked up instead by Gus Weiner. Weiner in the corner fires it off the plexiglass. And a clearing attempt is kept in nicely by Werner, but now intercepted once again by Weiner, and he goes cross ice. Pass out to center, got by everybody. That will be an icing on the Hilltoppers. So 9:56 remaining in period number 1. No score between Beaver Dam and Onalaska. Just 2 regular season games remaining for Onalaska after tonight. Beaver Dam has 1 regular season game remaining. Beaver Dam wins the face-off in the offensive zone, and that one shot towards the net goes wide. Might have been redirected. And the pass is handled at the blue line and knocked out to center ice. Logan Sauter was there, and now gets it to Jackson Egan. Egan into the offensive zone, and a shot goes way up in out of play. Hit the ceiling here at the Family Center, so we have a stoppage. And 9:33 left to go in this first period. I'll see if I can catch a score tonight from the Oregon game, the Wanakee game, as there's another shot that deflects up and out of play. Of course, Beaver Dam beat Oregon last week on Tuesday night to clinch a share of the conference title. Oregon has one conference game left, and that's tonight. If they should not win that game, if they should lose it, Beaver Dam would actually get the conference championship outright. And out to center, into the offensive zone, Boston Damon tried to center, onto the stick of Trotter, and Trotter just couldn't get a shot off. He was tied up by Vincent Hayes, and now on the near side, Hilltoppers bank it off the plexiglass into the offensive zone. Sauter will track it down in the corner, centered, losing the shot, he scores! That's Vincent Hayes. It was centered right to Hayes, who was wide open in the slot. He goes top shelf, and with 9:02 to go in the first period, Onalaska has a 1-0 lead. So Onalaska strikes first. They've had the edge in shots and in chances here to start this game, and they lead it by the score of 1-0 as we have a face-off at center ice. Into the offensive zone comes Egan. Alvarado after it, pushes it down towards Egan, centered it into the high slot. There's a shot blocked in front. And Beaver Dam will pick it up and start out to center ice. This is Poznansky. Poznansky into the offensive zone. Sent it across. Strakota whacked at it. And now in front, there's a chance. And a save made by Tripp on a chance by Poznansky. And he fires and he he scores! Poznansky scores. I thought for a second it hit the post, but it got just under the crossbar. And with 8:28 to go in the first, we're now tied at 1. Those two goals coming 34 seconds apart, one for each team. Wow. Tied at 1, 8:28 to go, first period. And the puck played into the Onalaska zone. They'll send it right back out to center ice.
Onalaska goal scored by number 9, Vincent Hazy. Assist to number 22, Logan Sauter. Time of the goal, 7:58. Hazy from Sauter at 7:58. Beaver Dam goal! Scored by number 11, Mason Poznansky. Unassisted. Time of the goal, 8:31. Poznansky unassisted at 8:31.
So there you have it. Those are the two goals. That's Big Jer. Jerry Nitz, our public address announcer. And play continues now. Tied up. It was a puck goes wide of the partially open Onalaska net. So the goal by Hayes was assisted by Sauter, as you heard. That came at the 7:58 mark, and then at the 8:31 mark, it was Poznansky unassisted for the Golden Beavers. He just got the puck at the right spot, and as Beaver Dam ices it, we'll have a face-off coming back into the Golden Beaver end. 7:13 remaining in period number 1, but sometimes, just in the right spot at the right time, and that's kind of what happened really on both of those goals. Face-off to the right of Henry Vick. From the face-off, Beaver Dam fires it up to the blue line. It'll go out to center, but Egan picks it up now, sends it to Kay, and Kay fires it around the boards into the Golden Beaver end. Going after it there, Parker Stotts. Stotts sending it up to the half wall. There's a little tie up there. Stotts gets it right back, fires it cross ice for Boston Damon. Another rink-wide pass onto the stick of Trotter. Gets by the defender. Trotter, backhander. He scores! Joe Trotter with a backhander. He had a breakaway. He skated past the defender. And with 6:50 to go in the first, Beaver Dam now leads 2-1. So all this scoring has now taken place in the last 2 minutes and 8 seconds, roughly. A goal by Highs, and now back-to-back goals by Beaver Dam, Poznansky, and Trotter. As they dropped the puck, they blew the whistle immediately. Shots on goal right now, 9-6 in favor of Onalaska, but Beaver Dam has the 2-1 lead. Now they'll drop the puck at center ice. And Beaver Dam wins the draw. It'll be played into the Golden Beaver zone along the end wall.
Beaver Dam goal! Scored by number 8, Joa Trotter. Assist to number 5, Boston Damon. And number 20, Evan Burkhart. Time of the goal, 10-10. Trotter from Damon and Burkhart at 10-10.
So there you have it. Trotter the goal. The helpers from Damon and Burkhart. Face-off coming to the left of Henry Vick with 6:33 to go first period. 2-1. Beaver Dam leads Onalaska. And there's a shot that goes wide of the net by Alvarado. Kept in at the point. Alvarado takes it off the end wall. Tried to center. Nobody home there for Onalaska. Puck rolls to the near side. Now out to center. Damon up the left wing side. Dumps it down deep into the Hilltopper zone. There is Burkhart swatting at it. Trotter right back to Burkhart in the far corner. It rims around the boards. It'll be played behind the net. Trotter got to it. Trotter up to the high on the right. Shot redirected in front. Save made. Trip. Another shot blocked in front. And the rebound is cleared out to center ice. Swatted right back in, but Hilltoppers control with Weiner at center. He got bumped into, and now Trotter has it in the offensive zone, and then over-skating it was Burkhart, and so Onalaska gets it right back. Here comes Tillman. Matt Tillman, drop pass, poked away from the intended receiver by Burkhart. Went out to center, went right back into the zone, and now Beaver Dam fires it out to neutral. Tied up along the far wall near the benches, and we've got a whistle. As we have a stoppage now with 5:31 left to play in this first period. Right now it is Beaver Dam 2, Onalaska 1. And just a momentary delay here with just over 5.5 minutes to go in this first period. I mentioned that Onalaska, this is the start of a little home-and-home series over the next 2 seasons. Onalaska playing here tonight. Beaver Dam will return the favor next year and head up to Onalaska to play a game there. We're going to have our first penalty of the game. It's going to go on Matt Tillman of Onalaska. So Beaver Dam with a man advantage here. We'll get the call in just a moment. And Onalaska controlling in their own zone, shorthanded. Shorthanded out to center ice. Here comes Bryant into the Beaver Dam zone behind the cage. Over to that far side, up to the blue line.
Onalaska penalty, too many men on the ice, on the bench. Time of the penalty, 11:29. Penalty being served by number 4, Matthew Tillman. Again, bench minor, too many men on the ice. Time of the penalty, 11:29, being served by number 4, Matthew Tillman. Beaver Dam is on the power play.
So there you have it. I stand corrected. So it was a bench minor, but serving it is Tillman. So it wasn't called on him directly. It was on the bench for too many men on the ice. Beaver Dam's on the McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play, brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings. Downtown Beaver Dam. Here's Burkhart in the slot. Knocked off his stick. Cleared out to center ice, but right onto the stick of Carson Rufner. Fires it back to Shave near his own blue line. Up ahead now, Burkhart. Out to center again. Trotter has it. Retreats to his own zone. Now fires it ahead. Knocked into the Onalaska zone, but right onto the stick of Jackson Tillman. Jackson Tillman sends it back down the length of the ice. Nice clear there. Still 62 seconds left in the McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for Beaver Dam. They lead it 2-1, trying to add to that advantage with the extra skater. Puck got tied up by one of the officials' skates at center, and That allowed Onalaska to get another clear as it trickled into their zone after that, and they fired it down the ice. 41 seconds left in the penalty time to Onalaska, being served by Matt Tillman. Goes back into the Onalaska end, swatted away by Clayton Kay over to the half wall on the near side. Trotter couldn't get a stick on it. Shave, though, at the point, keeps it in, sends it down towards the corner. Now a clearing attempt will get out of the zone. It's going to go all the way down the ice. Vic will stop it with his stick and then send it back out to center. 16 seconds left in the man advantage for the Golden Beavers. Burkhart gains the blue line. Left side, fires, and that one hit the stick of the defender, Weiner, and it goes straight up in the air, hits the ceiling, and we'll have a stoppage coming up with 3:40 to go in period number 1 and just 9 seconds now remaining in that McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for Beaver Dam. Face off to the right of Parker Tripp in the Hilltoppers zone. From the face-off, played to the end wall, rimmed around the boards, and Parker Stotts keeps it in. 2 seconds, 1, penalties now over. We're back to 5 skaters aside. So Beaver Dam not able to come up with anything on the power play there. Good kill by the Hilltoppers. Going after it now is Andel, and Grayson Andel kind of fanned on the pass, but Onalaska will get it clear anyways, and here's Tillman. Matt Tillman getting around a defender. Right wing side in the Beaver Dam zone. Fires from a tough angle. Vic makes the save, and he covered up, and it's a good thing because there were a couple of Onalaska skaters in the near vicinity. For those of you on radio tonight listening, Onalaska in black jerseys tonight with gray numbers and some purple and gray trim. Beaver Dam in the home white jerseys tonight, the green and gold lettering and trim. Face off to the left of Vic in the Beaver Dam end. We've got the clock running, exactly 3 minutes to go, first period, 2-1. Beaver Dam with the lead. And a puck out at center, swatted into the Onalaska end. Going after it now is Clayton Kay. I guess he goes, it says on the roster he goes by CJ, as a puck went out of play, hit the ceiling again. It says Clayton and then in parentheses CJ, and it says K. Both teams are going to make some changes here with 2:46 left to play in the first period. Another busy week of high school sports here on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. We'll talk about all the games we have coming up in the next few days. As play continues at center ice, bouncing puck got past Joa Trotter. Instead, it is picked up in his own zone by Bryant, and Thomas Bryant fires it out to center, but right onto the stick of Shave near his own blue line. Banks it off the near wall. Boston Damon tried to get a stick on it. Could not. Sent into the Golden Beaver end. Now after it there is Shave. Rims it around. And Beaver Dam will start out to center. Puck to Damon. Damon ran into a defender. The puck kind of rolled away from him and right in on net. Tripp played it aside with his stick to prevent what would have been another breakaway there for the Golden Beavers. All right, Beaver Dam keeps it in the zone. Cross-ice pass. There's Burkhart on the far side. Tried to center it on a backhanded pass. It goes cross-ice. Damon rims it around to the end wall. Now Burkhart got a stick on it, trying to track it down along the half wall. Here's Shave. He kept it in the zone, rimmed it around. Burkhart will try and catch up to it, and it is tied up along the half wall, but now picked up by the Hilltoppers. Out to center they come, and it's deflected into the Beaver Dam zone by Jude Alvarado. It bounced in on Vic, who made the save and didn't have to do much. He just kind of played it aside to Shave. Shave out to center ice. Damon firing it ahead. Intended for Trotter, but it was wide of him. Minute 25 left in the first period. 2-1 in favor of Beaver Dam. Been an entertaining game thus far. Puck deflects up in the air. It'll go down into the Golden Beaver end. Parker Stotts chasing after it. Down along the end boards. Gets by Parker Likey. Now after it, Richie Baker. Baker saw it go up in the air. Picked up by Strakota. Fires it around. Poznansky banks it off the wall. Out to center ice. And fanning on a pass there was Weiner, but Onalaska able to recover and send it down deep in the Beaver Dam end. We're under a minute to play first period. Actually down to 43 seconds to be exact. Out at center ice. Puck picked up by Aiden Root. Aiden Root tried to back in another zone, intercepted, and a shot goes over the top of the net from Baker. Now another clearing attempt kept in and shot down deep in the zone. Going after it here is Sawyer Meyer, and Meyer got tied up in the corner and was taken down. Clearing attempt kept into the point, shot towards the net, blocked in front by Stotts. It deflected to the end boards. 12 seconds left in the period. Puck is rimmed around the boards. Poznanski sending it out to center ice. It got past Root. 3 seconds, 2. It goes into the Onalaska end, and that should just about do it as the horn sounds. That is the end of period number 1 here inside the Beaver Dam Family Center, entertaining 17 minutes of hockey to get things going tonight. And at the end of 1, our score is Beaver Dam 2 and Onalaska 1. Let's take a 4-minute break. We're going to take a 4-minute break, back for our first intermission report after this 4-minute break on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
The comfort in your home is too important to trust to just anyone. With over 75 years in the industry, Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to bring our community the heating and cooling services you deserve. Expect nothing short of excellence in service, installation, and 24/7 emergency service. As a premier Lennox dealer, we carry the best in equipment to bring you and your home peace of mind. Schedule your annual maintenance or claim your free in-home estimate today, 920-485-4883. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
And we welcome you back inside the Beaver Dam Family Center. Mike Tronson alongside my videographer and engineer Charlie Dern. Jack Wilski back at the radio station studios. And we thank you for being with us tonight for boys high school hockey at the end of one period of play in this non-conference matchup. It is Beaver Dam leading Onalaska by the score of 2-1. Our game tonight brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game is also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Klodowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for your home, Summit Ford, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM in Beaver Dam, and White Construction. Well, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, talented students and exceptional staff, our school communities have earned 27 Wisconsin School of Recognition Awards, 4 top ranking recognitions by U.S. News and World Reports, and 3 National Blue Ribbon Awards for excellence. The Beaver Dam Unified School District, where small town connections and values meet big town resources and opportunities. Learn more about your child joining our BD fam by visiting our website at www.bdusd.org or schedule an appointment for a visit by calling 920-885-7300. 2-1, Beaver Dam with the lead after one as we take a look at that first period. Shots on goal in the period, 13 for Onalaska, 7 for Beaver Dam. Saves in the period, Beaver Dam's Henry Vick stopped 12 out of the 13 shots that he faced, and it was Parker Tripp stopping 5 of 7 shots for Onalaska. No penalties called against Beaver Dam in that first period. There was one penalty, a bench minor on Onalaska for 2 minutes. Beaver Dam was 0 for 1 on the power play. Of course, Onalaska did not have a power play in that first period. Taking a look at the goals that were scored. The first one came at the 7:58 mark, and it was Onalaska striking first as Vincent Hayes scored with an assist from Logan Sauter. It was an even strength goal. It was 1-0 Onalaska, but then just a few seconds later, it was Mason Poznansky getting the equalizer for the Golden Beavers. He tied it at 1, an unassisted goal at even strength to make it 1-1. That came at the 8:31 mark of the period. And then at 10:10, so just a little over a minute and a half later, Beaver Dam got the lead on a goal by Joa Trotter with assist to Boston Damon and Evan Burkhart. Again, that came at the 10:10 mark to make it 2-1 Beaver Dam, and that is our score after one period of play. It's 2-1, Beaver Dam on top of Onalaska. Again, if you want to send us an email during the broadcast tonight, the email box is open. You can find us at sports@dailydodge.com, sports@dailydodge.com. Again, don't be bashful. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. We'd love to hear from you tonight. Love to know you're out there tuned in, watching on Daily Dodge TV, or maybe listening on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. As I mentioned, there is another TV broadcast on Daily Dodge TV going on right now tonight over across the street inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. It's girls basketball as Beaver Dam is tonight hosting Monona Grove. Corey Sparks, our colleague and good friend, over there doing the play-by-play of that one. That game started about 7:15, so I would imagine they're probably closing in on halftime right about now. Maybe even reach there. And if we get a score, we'll let you know. Speaking of scores, we got a score from Wanakee. Late first period, last we heard, Wanakee was leading Oregon 4-1. Again, if Wanakee wins that game, Beaver Dam will win the conference championship outright. As it is, they've already clinched a share, but if Wanakee wins, they're going to get the conference title outright, will the Golden Beavers. Let's do this. Let's take another 3-minute break. We'll come back, get you ready for the second period after this 3-minute break. We're back in 3 on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools.
All right,
Team up with
minutes.
Jerry's
3
Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you were in Central Park at 2 a.m. maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Kladowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Knightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Knightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
At Preferred Dental Partners, our core values are more than just something we put on our wall. They're something we live out. Core value number 2 is the wow experience. This means that from the moment you walk in the door until the time you leave, we want to provide an experience for our patients that is unlike anything you've had before. There are lots of choices of dentists, and we never want anyone to feel they have to be here. We want them to choose to be here because they feel heard, welcomed, and well cared for. If you want to see what the wow experience is about, call or text Preferred Dental Partners today.
Now we're just minutes away from the start of the second period here at the Family Center. Beaver Dam leads Onalaska 2-1 as we get set for the start of the second period. We've got more high school sporting events coming your way later this week here on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Coming up on Thursday night, this coming Thursday night, we actually have not 1, not 2, but 3. That's right, 3 basketball games. Thursday night, we've got the Beaver Dam girls basketball team hosting DeForest. That game will be, you can watch it on Daily Dodge TV or listen to a radio simulcast on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. I'll have the play-by-play of that game. Pre-game show at 7 o'clock, tip time at 7:15. And there's going to be another Daily Dodge TV video stream Thursday night, and that stream's going to have a doubleheader, as the Marquezan girls basketball team plays host to Winnebago Lutheran Academy, followed immediately by the Marquezan boys basketball team hosting Randolph. And we're going to have both of those games. The girls starting at 5:30, the boys roughly at 7. You can watch both of those games on Daily Dodge TV. And then on Friday night, we'll wrap up the week with the Beaver Dam boys basketball team hosting Wanakee over at the Field House. I'll have the play-by-play of that game Friday night. Watch it on Daily Dodge TV or listen to the radio, 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Again, pregame show at 7 o'clock, and your tip time is set for 7:15. So there you have it. Another busy week of high school sporting events here on our Good Karma Brands platform of stations. Of course, final week of the regular season for these boys hockey teams. Playoffs starting next week. I mentioned it earlier, but if you missed it, Beaver Dam got a 5 seed in their bracket. And we'll open the WIAA hockey playoffs next Tuesday night here at home against number 12 seeded Appleton. And that'll be a 7 o'clock game, which we will be broadcasting, by the way. And then for Onalaska, they're a number 11 seed in their bracket. They will play at number 6 seeded Aquinas, the Aquinas co-op next Tuesday. That's also a 7 o'clock start on Tuesday, February 13th. Teams have come back out onto the ice to get ready to start this second period. In the second period, Onalaska will go right to left. Beaver Dam skates left to right. Of course, they always switch it up in the middle frame. And here we go. 2-1, Beaver Dam leads as we start the second. Joa Trotter to take the face-off against Matt Tillman. And we are ready to go for the middle frame. And from the face-off at center ice, puck is picked up by Joa Trotter, brought into the Onalaska zone. Drop pass, and then they try to go back to Trotter on a little give and go, but it was intercepted. Broken up, taken out to center by Egan. Egan forces it down into the Golden Beaver end. Played along the end wall. A couple of players fighting after it there. Banked off the wall, up to the point, but not out. Egan's shot was blocked, or Tillman, I should say. Shot was deflected wide. Bouncing puck down in the right corner. Sent around the boards. Burkhart waiting for it at the half wall. Fires it out to center. Deflects into the Onalaska zone. Boston Damon going after it. He'll get down there and rim it around the boards. Here is Burkhart trying to go to his teammate, Connor Ottmer, and instead picked up by Onalaska and brought out to center. Here's Tillman into the Beaver Dam zone. Nice move past the defender. Fires! Vic makes the save. Rebound is loose, and they score! It kind of trickled in, pushed in on that weak side. And Onalaska has tied this game at 2, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was Jackson Egan that was able to push it in to tie this game up. Vic had made the initial save, but there was a rebound on the right doorstep. Egan was standing there. I believe he got the stick on it and kind of watched it trickle into the net, and we're tied at 2, 55 seconds into this second period. We'll get the call and make sure, but we are knotted at 2 apiece. And from the face-off, here comes Aiden Root into the Onalaska zone. Drop pass, and now poked out to center. And we've got a whistle, and I think we're going to have a penalty here. We'll check it out for you. Yeah, Beaver Dam's going to be shorthanded here. So this is the first Beaver Dam penalty of the game. Onalaska will go on a McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play. Again, brought to you by our good friends at McKinstry's Home Furnishings, downtown Beaver Dam. Face off to the left of Vic, but it's a power play for Onalaska as the puck played in the corner.
Goal scored by number 5, Jackson Egan. Assist to number 7, Jude Alvarado. And number 4, Matthew Tillman. Time of the goal, 50 seconds. Egan from Alvarado and Tillman at 50 seconds. Beaver Dam penalty on number 19, Xander Stotts. 2 minutes for tripping. Time on penalty, 1:14. Stotts, 2 minutes for tripping at 1:14. Onalaska is on the power play.
All right, so there you have Big Jer, our public address announcer, with the goal and the penalty. Face off in the Beaver Dam end with still a minute and a half to go on this power play for Onalaska. The goal, I was correct. It was Egan that got the goal. And again, the assists were by Alvarado and Tillman. So all knotted at 2 apiece, and now a chance for Onalaska with a man advantage into the offensive zone. Poked into the high slot. Shot. They score! And that is CJK. He took it in the high slot and buries it past Vic. It is a 3-2 lead for Onalaska. And that goal came exactly 1 minute after the last one by Egan that tied this game up. But Kay with the goal on the power play. In 3-2, Hilltoppers with the lead. They have outshot Beaver Dam in this game, and now they have a 1-goal lead with 2 quick goals to start the period. From the face-off at center ice, played along the wall on the far side into the Onalaska end.
Hilltoppers power play goal scored by number 8, CJ K. Assist to number 16, Thomas Bryant. And number 9, Vincent Heisey. Time of the power play goal, 1:55. K from Bryant and Heisey at 1:55.
All right, there you have it. 3-2 Onalaska, 14:35 and counting left in period number 2 as the puck is out at center ice. And here comes Baker. Fires, and a save made there by Henry Vick. Now back out at center. The puck rolls into the Onalaska end. Clearing attempt knocked down by Burkhart, but it's picked up by Sawyer Meyer. Getting it ahead, and that's going to be offside. Parker Likey came into the Beaver Dam zone offside, but 2 goals a minute apart early in the second for Onalaska, and they have erased a 1-goal deficit and now lead by the score of 3-2. From the face-off, puck dumped into the Golden Beaver end and going to be picked up down there by Dylan Rufner. Sends it over towards the near wall. And now back the other way. Here's Carson Rufner to pick it up. Puck into the circle and going to be, well, not cleared out of the zone, kept in. And now it is fired out to center ice, and Onalaska will pick it up and bring it right back into the Golden Beaver end. And here is a pass into the slot. Shot save made by Vic. What a centering pass by Egan. Andel had a shot, but boy, Vic was able to fight it off. And that one going towards the net. Rufner on the end wall. It's sent around to the far side for Matt Tillman. Here's a puck that deflects out to center ice. By his own blue line is Egan, and Jackson Egan dumps it down. This is going to be Rufner getting tied up, centered, and got by everybody. It's going to go all the way down into the Hilltoppers' end, where Parker Tripp will come out to play it and leave it off for Egan. He'll bank it off the end boards. Puck to the near side, and out at neutral ice is Alvarado on the left wing side. Sent it ahead, but picked off by Strakota. Sent it the other way, but intercepted once again. And into the offensive zone, Jackson Tillman dancing through traffic. Got the puck back, tried to center it onto the stick of his brother Matt. Matt Tillman now over to that corner. Matt past the left circle, drops it off for Weiner. Fired. That one wide of the cage. I'm not sure if Vic got the stick on it or not, but it's played down to the end wall behind the net. Beaver Dam kind of getting bottled up a little bit here, and they get it out to center, but nobody home for Beaver Dam. It's going to go all the way back into the Hilltoppers' end, and here's Logan Sauter to pick it up. Skates to the far side, being chased by Poznansky. Took him down. No call, though. And now a puck banked off the boards. It's going to go all the way back down the ice, and that will be an icing call on the Hilltoppers with 12-12 left to play in period number 2. Our score now reads Onalaska 3 and Beaver Dam 2. Got a halftime score in boys basketball tonight. Beaver Dam and Milton are tied at 20 apiece tonight down in Milton. Busy night of Beaver Dam High School sports. If we get any more scores, of course, we'll pass them along as they become available to us. Puck is in the Onalaska zone, brought out to center. Well, no, it was about to go out to center, but poked back in. Weiner then picks it up, fires it ahead to the Beaver Dam blue line. Here come the Hilltoppers, and a centering pass was broken up, and Burkhart comes away with it and sends it over to Joa Trotter on the near side. Trotter near the left circle. Backing up a little bit, now banks it out to center. Gets into the Onalaska zone. Damon's going to go after it. Into the right corner. Boston Damon got bumped into the boards. And it's sent back the other way. Burkhart couldn't get a stick on it. Weiner comes away with it. Pass ahead. Actually hit his teammate in the back. Still deflects out to center. Damon trying to get a stick on it. Instead, it's brought into the zone by Heise. Vincent Heise behind the Beaver Dam net. Was trying to center it, but was being hassled defensively. Now the puck taken away, sent over to the near side wall. And out at center ice, Parker Stotts. Look out as he collides with Heise, and now back into the offensive zone comes Sauter. Sauter centers, and a shot blocked in front by Trotter on a big blast by Bryant. Bryant tracks it down in the corner. Now got tied up. It's sent in the air, out to center, and bounces all the way down into the Hilltoppers' end. 10-40. There's a whistle there. It's going to be icing on the Golden Beavers. So we have a stoppage now with 10:49 left to play in the second period. My name is Mike Tronson. Glad you're with us tonight. Charlie Dern is here on site. Jack Wilski back at the radio station tonight. We've got a big crew bringing you this simulcast. Out at center ice. Into the offensive zone comes Aiden Root. Root into the slot. Pass to the left side. Poznansky was able to settle it down, but then tried to go back the other way, and it's deflected out to center. Look out. Here comes Sawyer Meyer. Left side, centered. Shot. Save made by Vic. Huge save. Meyer had sent it to the right side, and Richie Baker had a great chance. Now back into the offensive zone. Parker Likey, but it's offside on Onalaska. Boy, the Hilltoppers, I tell you, Vic, he's made some really big saves at times in this game. And, I mean, it's a one-goal game right now. It could be a 2 or a 3-goal lead easily for Onalaska. They've outshot Beaver Dam 20-8. They've had the better of play here for a good chunk of the game. And we had a whistle blown as they dropped the puck. Something going on over there at the Onalaska bench area, but we'll get some personnel set. We'll drop it again here just outside the Beaver Dam blue line. 10:17 to go, second period. And Beaver Dam comes away with a puck. Burkhardt ahead to Trotter. Trotter trying to get past a defender. Into the corner it goes. Trotter got it to Burkhardt. Center. Damon shot and a save made by Tripp. Rebound picked up by Baker. Gets it out to neutral. Out at neutral ice. Here's Damon. Shoving it to Burkhardt, who gets across the lane. Little pass back to Damon. Damon into the high slot, got tied up. Never got a clean shot off. Now the puck back at center ice. Near the Beaver Dam blue line, sent the other way. And it's Burkhardt poking it into the Onalaska zone. He'll pick it up, left circle, centered. Damon fires, and a save made by Tripp. Damon in all alone, and Tripp stoned him. Here is Trotter now along the end wall. We were that close to being tied. 9:27 left in the second period. Clock running. 3-2 Onalaska leads Beaver Dam in this non-conference boys hockey tilt. Damon fires. He scores! Tough angle, but on the left side, a big shot by Damon. Now we are tied at 3 with 9:17 left to play in the second. Wow. Boston Damon made no mistake about that one. And it was a little bit of a sharper angle, as I mentioned, but he was able to rifle it past Tripp, and we're tied at 3. 9:16 to go in the second. Now Root into the offensive zone. Play broken up in the slot and out to center. Here comes Onalaska. Bouncing puck at center.
Beaver Dam goal! Scored by number 5, Boston Damon. Assist to number 20, Evan Burkhardt. And number 8, Joa Trotter. Time of the goal, 7:43. Damon from Burkhardt and Trotter at 7:43.
We're tied at 3. 8:35 and counting left in the second stanza. And play in the Beaver Dam end right now as Strakota has it down along the end wall, fires it over to the far side, and Poznansky works it ahead. Back into the Onalaska zone. Shot save made by Tripp. He didn't see the rebound. It deflected over to the end wall left of the cage. And now poked up to the half wall. Poznansky keeping it in the zone. And to Strakota, his shot was blocked, but Root will track down the ricochet in the corner. Now Aiden Root sends it behind the net, but instead it's picked up there by Matt Tillman. He stick handles through traffic, sends it out to center. Here comes Alvarado, and Jude Alvarado banks it off the plexiglass. Tillman trying to track it down on the far side in the Golden Beaver end. And a clearing attempt is going to be intercepted, or no, it is taken out to center. Strakota ahead to Poznansky. That kind of rolled off his stick. He really couldn't get a shot off on the right side. And now back the other way It's out to center. Shave has it near his own blue line. Cross-ice pass. Now pass onto the stick of Joe Trotter. Trotter being hassled at neutral. Gets it into the Onalaska zone. And now we've got a whistle. What do we have? I think we have a penalty on Onalaska, which would be their second of the game. And it's going to be called on Sauter. So Beaver Dam is going to have a McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play. They'll be up a man for the next 2 minutes. And they win the draw in the offense zone. Damon's shot, and that one deflected wide of the net. Onalaska trying to get it out of their own zone, but they can't. Kept in. Poznanski.
Number 22, Logan Sauter. 2 minutes for holding. Time limit penalty, 9:29. Sauter, 2 minutes for holding at 9:29.
Here's a shorthanded chance for Onalaska. Shot. They score! Shorthanded. Thomas Bryant. A shorty. And with 7:01 to go in the second period, it's now 4-3 in favor of Onalaska. Bryant going top shelf. He beats Henry Vick. And just like that, the Hilltoppers have the lead again. Beaver Dam still has a minute and a half left on the McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play. But Bryant has given the Hilltoppers a 1-goal lead again. And from the face-off at center ice, it's brought back into the Beaver Dam end. Again, shorthanded. It looks like Onalaska right now is on the power play. Beaver Dam just trying to get it out of the zone. They finally do at center. Damon here getting tied up.
Goal scored by number 16, Thomas Bryant. Unassisted. Time of the goal, 9:59. Shorthanded goal by Bryant at 9:59.
Beaver Dam's got a little more than a minute left on the McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play, but Beaver Dam just iced the puck on the power play. Well, that's how discombobulated the Golden Beavers are on this power play. They've already given up a shorthanded goal, and now they've iced the puck. Credit Onalaska. Boy, I tell you, I mean, watching this Onalaska team tonight, the Hilltoppers here, they don't look like a team that's 6-14-1. Don't read too much into that record. Shot! Save made by Vick. Still a ways to go, though. We've got 6:23 and counting left in period number 2. Here's Damon at center ice. Getting across the blue line is Damon. Trying to set up the power play. Rims it around the boards. Root will catch up to it. And Root got tied up and puck knocked off his stick out at center. Now we've got a 2-on-2 the other way. And Sauter, tied up by Root at the last second to prevent a shot. But Sauter shorthanded, forcing it down deep into the Golden Beaver and killing more penalty time. 25 seconds left on the man advantage for the Golden Beavers. Here's Damon trying to split a double team, and he got tied up, lost the puck, cleared out of the zone and back into the Beaver Dam end. 15 seconds remaining in the penalty time on Onalaska's Logan Sauter. All right, here's Burkhart, left wing side. Getting it to the blue line, but not in the zone. Penalty's over, by the way. We're back to 5 skaters aside. So Beaver Dam not able to score with the man advantage. Onalaska actually came up with a shorty during that one. Right, puck tied up near the Onalaska blue line. Trotter trying to force it in, and it's kept out of there. And here comes Bryant back into the Beaver Dam end. Bryant centers, right side, backhanded shot. Save made, rebound is loose. Diving stop by Vick. Wow, what a save by Vick as he had to dive on a loose puck in the crease and keep that one from going in. It was darn near 5-3 Onalaska. And Henry Vick somehow manages to keep it out of the cage. Face off to the left of Vick with 5:05 to go in the period. Onalaska wins the draw. Shot right in from the blue line area, and Vick saw that all the way. He gloves it and hangs on. Another face-off coming in the Beaver Dam end. Again, if you'd like to send an email tonight, sports@dailydodge.com. You haven't had any emails in a while. There's a shot, and that one goes over the top of the cage, deflects out of play. No, we'd love to hear from you. Don't be bashful. Onalaska leads Beaver Dam. 4:59 left in period 2. Face off to the left of Vic. Won by the Hilltoppers. Shot, stick save made by Vic. Rebound is loose along the near half wall. Picked up by the Hilltoppers. And there's another shot that bouncing into the slot. Beaver Dam gets it out of there. Poznansky got tied up and lost the puck. It's sent back in by Jackson Tillman. In the Beaver Dam end. Beaver Dam is just trying to clear, and Poznansky takes it out at center. Skates into the Hilltoppers end. Lost it as he was trying to get by a defender. And back at the other side. Here is a player taken down. We're going to have a delayed penalty on Beaver Dam. Now they touched the puck as Jackson Tillman was taken down. And it's going to be another penalty called on Beaver Dam. So it will be a McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for the Hilltoppers. Hilltoppers did not score on their previous, I should say they did score on their previous power play. So a McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for the visitors from Onalaska. Played out at center ice right now.
Beaver Dam penalty on number 21, Parker Stotts. 2 minutes for hooking. Time on penalty, 12:43. Stotts, 2 minutes for hooking at 12:43.
Beaver Dam getting it out to center. They're on the penalty kill here, so they'll bring it into the Onalaska zone. Nice move by Burkhardt. Then he was broken up as he tried to fire a shot in the slot. Broken up nicely by Egan. Jackson Egan into the Golden Beaver end, left circle area. Centered. And now towards the slot area, Alvarado tried to find a teammate. Nobody was home. It's out at center ice where Matt Tillman has it. Back in his own zone. Tillman trying to regroup. Still 1 minute and 2 seconds left on the power play for the Hilltoppers, who lead this game 4-3, late second period. 3:15 to go. There's a shorthanded chance. Burkhardt dancing by defender, and it was taken away at the last second by Jackson Egan. And now here's Carson Rufner firing it back down the length of the ice. Killing more penalty time. 41 seconds left in the man advantage for the Hilltoppers. And here comes Matt Tillman. Gains the blue line. Centering pass. Shot! Right in on Vic, and he makes the save as Jude Alvarado rifled a shot from the high slot. Vic saw that one all the way and hangs on. We'll have a stoppage now with 2:49 left to play in this second period. About 32 seconds left in the penalty time on Beaver Dam's Parker Stotts. And Beaver Dam winning the draw, but puck getting tied up in the corner. That left corner, Poznansky trying to get out of there with it. Instead, it's taken away by Onalaska. Here's Bryant skating up to the left point. Bryant to the half wall, through the circle, centered, right side. Shot save made Vic. Rebound is loose, and they take a couple of whacks at it in front, but Vic is able to make the stop. 2.5 minutes left to go in the period. There's about 13 seconds left in the penalty time on Stotts. Shots on goal in the game right now, 30-12 in favor of Onalaska. And here's a shot from the right side, goes behind the net. We're down to 2 seconds left in the penalty time. Onalaska controlling. Now the penalty is over. We're back to equal strength. Puck out at center. Stotts got it at center as he came out of the box, and he got tied up near the Onalaska blue line. Otherwise, he would have had a partial breakaway. We had a whistle. I think, yeah, we did have a whistle there. It's kind of hard to hear, but they blow things dead with 2:07 left in this second period. All right, Beaver Dam controls near their own blue line, banks it out to center. Poznansky getting hassled along the far side wall over by the Hilltoppers bench. Poked right back into the Beaver Dam end. Zach Shave will pick it up. Goes over to Aiden Root in the left circle. Root banks it off the boards. Now tied up along the half wall. Minute 40 and counting left in the second period. As Beaver Dam starts out to center, puck over the stick of Poznanski, now loose near the red line, and it'll be taken there by Parker Likey as he gets it back into the Golden Beaver end. Now gets tied up, and Root forced him out to center ice. And both of them go down. Now here's a puck back into the Beaver Dam end. Down low along the end boards, tied up there is Zach Shave. Forced into the corner. It's sent up and out of the zone. It'll go back down the length of the ice. That is icing on Beaver Dam with 70 seconds left to play in the second period. Both teams will make some line changes with the stoppage and the faceoff coming to the right of Beaver Dam netminder Henry Vick. And from the faceoff, controlled by Onalaska, fired from the blue and right in on net. Vick sees it and he'll make the stoppage, but Jackson Egan got some good wood on that one, and that partially rising shot in on Vick, who makes the save. From the faceoff to the right of Vick, played behind the cage over to the far side. At the right point, it's tied up there, kept in. Now it is Carson Rufner, had it knocked off his stick. Backhanded clearing attempt kept in, loose in the high slot, now taken out to center. Here's a 3-on-2 developing for the Golden Beavers. Damon forcing it down low into the offensive zone. And Trotter tried to center it to Burkhardt. Couldn't get a good pass off. It was broken up. And now we got a delayed penalty here on Onalaska as a Beaver Dam player, Joa Trotter, was taken down skating after the puck. And so it's a tripping call on Jackson Egan, and it'll be a McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for the Golden Beavers with 36.8 seconds remaining in the second period. If they don't score before the end of the period, the remaining penalty time, of course, carries over to the start of period number 3. And from the faceoff, cleared down the ice.
Hilltopper penalty on number 5, Jackson Egan. 2 minutes for tripping. Time on penalty, 16:23. Egan, 2 minutes for tripping at 16:23.
All right, here comes Poznanski back into the Onalaska zone. 16 seconds left in the period. Strakota keeps the puck in at the left point. Banks it to the half wall. There is Damon looking into the corner. Poznanski centered. Bouncing puck on the right doorstep, and Burkhardt just couldn't get a shot off. Now it's cleared down the ice. That'll do it. As the horn sounds, that's the end of the second period. Beaver Dam will be on the power play to start the third period. They'll have 1 minute and 23 seconds remaining in their man advantage. But after 2 complete here at the Family Center, Onalaska right now with the 4-3 lead. We will take a 4-minute break. We'll take a 4-minute break, come back for the second intermission report right after this 4-minute break on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Happy New Year from our family to yours at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam. Now let's celebrate with the Start of Something New sales event featuring 15% off in-stock 23 Grand Cherokees and Dodge Durangos. That's up to $9,400 in savings on the best SUVs in the market. Last call for the iconic Hemi engine on the classic Dodge Charger and Challenger with $3,000 off brand new Charger Daytonas and the hard-to-find Sublime Green Challenger Scat Pack for under $55,000. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
The comfort in your home is too important to trust to just anyone. With over 75 years in the industry, Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to bring our community the heating and cooling services you deserve. Expect nothing short of excellence in service, installation, and 24/7 emergency service. As a premier Lennox dealer, we carry the best in equipment to bring you and your home peace of mind. Schedule your annual maintenance or claim your free in-home estimate today, 920-485-4883. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you were in Central Park at 2 a.m. maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Kladowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
Of 4-3. A 4-3 game after 2. And as we take a look at that second period, we'll take a look at the goal scoring, and there was a lot of it. In fact, it started 55 seconds into the second period. It was 2-1 Beaver Dam after 1, but Onalaska got the equalizer at the 55-second mark of period number 2 on a goal by Jackson Egan with assists to Jude Alvarado and Matt Tillman. That even strength goal made it a 2-2 game. And then 1 minute later, CJK gave Onalaska a lead on a power play goal at the 1:55 mark with assists from Thomas Bryant and Vincent Hayes. That made it a 3-2 lead for Onalaska. Beaver Dam then tied it at the 7:43 mark on an even strength goal by Boston Damon, Burkhart, and Trotter with assists to make it a 3-3 game. But then at the 9:59 mark, it was Bryant giving the Hilltoppers the lead once again on an unassisted goal. It was a shorthanded goal, and that made it 4-3 in favor of Onalaska with 9:59 left in the period, and there was no more scoring the rest of the period after that. Or with that was with 7:01 to go in the period, I should say. But that's where we stand right now. After 2 periods of play, it's a 4-3 lead for Onalaska. Looking at the shots on goal in the period, Beaver Dam with 5 shots on goal for a 2-period total of 12. Meanwhile, it was Onalaska with 18 shots in the period for a 2-period total of 31. Henry Vick made 15 saves in that second period for a two-period total of 27. Parker Tripp made 4 saves for Onalaska for a two-period total of 9. Each team took 2 penalties in the period. Each team had 2 minors each, so 4 minutes total for each team. Beaver Dam was 0 for 1 on the power play, and there's another power play that's in progress right now. And Onalaska was 1 for 2 with the man advantage in that second period. Our game tonight brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for your home, Summit Ford, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM in Beaver Dam, and White Construction. Now we're going to check the email box here while we have a moment. And got another email that just came in. It says, this is Coach Hupp's Uncle David watching tonight from San Diego. It says a little rainy out here. And yeah, I've been hearing a little bit about these torrential rains out in California recently. Something that I guess you guys aren't used to out there, David. Correct me if I'm wrong, but no, yeah, I guess it's been wet in some areas out there and a lot wetter than it normally would be. So, my goodness, just weird weather all over the place. I mean, we've had a very, very mild winter here in the upper Midwest. They're getting all these torrential rains out in California. But, David, thank you very much for the email. Funny, you're checking in from San Diego. My wife and I were just talking about San Diego the other day, and my wife loves to go to the zoo. You know, anytime we can, go to a zoo when we're traveling in different towns, we love to. And of course, her ultimate trip would be to go to the San Diego Zoo. And I said, well, we should fly out to San Diego sometime and go for at least a few days and definitely hit the world famous San Diego Zoo. I think that would be her ultimate zoo experience. For me too, I guess. So maybe we'll have to do that one of these times. Well, be sure to stay up to date with the Beaver Dam Unified School District at bdusd.org. You can also follow them on Twitter and Instagram at Beaver Dam USD. A 4-3 lead for Onalaska as we are in the second intermission. Right now we're going to step aside once again. We're going to take another 3-minute break. We'll take a 3-minute break. We'll come back for the start of the third period right after this on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your Auto Owners Insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Knightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Knightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections, as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
To start the third period here momentarily, Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. A one-goal game as we get set to start the third period. Mentioned that we have games coming up later this week here on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. We've got basketball coming your way on Thursday. We've got a trio of games. Thursday night, the Beaver Dam girls basketball team will play host to DeForest inside the field house. We'll have that game for you on Daily Dodge TV and simulcasting on 1430 ESPN. Coverage beginning at 7 o'clock on Thursday night with the opening tip at 7:15. Also on Thursday night, we have a second video stream for basketball. This one's going to have two games for you, both in the same gym. On Thursday night, the other stream features the Marquezan girls basketball team hosting Winnebago Lutheran, followed immediately by the Marquezan boys taking on Randolph. And both of those games will be on the other Daily Dodge TV video stream. The girls game starts at 5:30. The boys will start at 7. Our coverage beginning around 5:15 on Thursday night. So a lot of basketball Thursday, and then one more hoops event on Friday night of this week, as the Beaver Dam boys will play host to Wanakee. That game here on Daily Dodge TV and simulcasting again on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Coverage at 7, and tip time will be at 7:15. So join us for all of those games coming up Thursday and Friday. I'll be at the BDHS Fieldhouse for the Beaver Dam games both Thursday and Friday nights. And we've got you covered if you can't make it in person. The Beaver Dam girls basketball team in action tonight across the street as they are taking on Monona Grove. I was looking to see if I could find a score from that game. Don't have anything in front of me here right now, but if I get one, I'll definitely pass that along. The Beaver Dam boys were tied with Milton at halftime of their game tonight down in Milton, but that was the last report that I had from that one. But again, we'll watch for some scores. And I had heard, and I haven't confirmed this, but maybe Charlie, you did. Is it Burkhart? Evan Burkhart of Beaver Dam? He set a team or a program record now. Is it the scoring record, or is it? I wonder if it's, or is it assists? Because I heard maybe it was assists too. So I'm not sure. So we're gonna wait until Coach Kraft gets up here at the end of the game to confirm anything. But there was some rumblings going on. I just don't want to start spewing stuff until I know it's for sure. But anyways, here we go, getting set to start the third period. Beaver Dam down a goal as we start the third. And again, Beaver Dam in the third period will skate right to left. And that means Onalaska will be going left to right. Beaver Dam starts the period with the remaining minute and 23 seconds of their power play time. By the way, Beaver Dam girls lead Monona Grove 44-28 with 8 minutes left in that game. Thanks to Wade Bates for texting the score there. All right, play is underway in the third. Beaver Dam again still on the power play because the remaining time on the McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play carried over from the last period. Burkhart into the offensive zone. Shot Damon, and that one steered aside by Tripp, and we had a whistle. There was, I think, a hand pass called in the corner. So the faceoff is going to come in the Hilltoppers zone. We just had another penalty called against Onalaska here. And this one is called on Bryant, and now we have a timeout called as well. We'll check it out here because all the teams have gone over to their benches. I wonder if Beaver Dam decided to call timeout because they're going to be up. Or Onalaska called timeout. All right. I didn't see who had called it, but yeah, they called timeout, so Onalaska did.
Onalaska.
Okay, so there you had a timeout on Alaska, but Beaver Dam is actually going to have a two-man advantage. You've got the original penalty that was called on Egan. He's got a minute and 3 seconds left to serve in his minor, and now another 2-minute minor on Bryant. And so Beaver Dam for the next minute and 3 seconds is going to have a 5-on-3. McKinstry's Home Furnishings two-man advantage for Beaver Dam and a face-off to the right of Tripp. Well, here's your golden opportunity for Beaver Dam to tie this game, maybe even take the lead. As Onalaska wins the draw in their own zone. Tied up in the corner.
Onalaska penalty on number 16, Thomas Bryant. 2 minutes for slashing. Time limit penalty, 21 seconds.
And they score! That is Burkhart rifling a shot top shelf. It's a power play goal for the Golden Beavers, who have just tied this thing at 4. That didn't take long. So Burkhart, a power play goal. And we're knotted now at 4 apiece. Or no, are they saying it was no goal? They're saying no goal? I thought it was a goal, and apparently it's not, folks. Because the faceoff came out to center ice. And Onalaska wins the draw. Well, I was confused there. I thought that he had scored. It's still a 4-3 game. Beaver Dam still on a two-man advantage for the next 33 seconds. And here in the high slot, puck rolling off the stick of Damon. Now Damon over to the right side. Poznansky to Burkhart in the high slot. Pokes it over to the right circle. Firing shot is blocked on its way to the net. Beaver Dam retains possession. Here is Trotter over to the right side for Strakota. Fire, save made by Tripp. Clearing attempt is kept in. To the high slots. This is Damon firing. Hit the crossbar. All right, the first penalty's over. We're back to, it's now a 5-on-4, and racing after the puck was Egan out of the penalty box into the slot. The defender fell down. Egan fires, and a glove save made by Vick. on a shorthanded chance for Egan, who picked up the puck coming out of the penalty box and made a nifty move to get the defender to fall down, and he blasted a shot on Vic, who was able to cover up. All right, there's 45 seconds remaining in this McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for Beaver Dam, and a face-off in the Golden Beaver end. You know, I thought we were tied a moment ago. In fact, a bunch of the people in the crowd started clapping as though there was a goal too, and there wasn't. All right, 4-3 Onalaska leads. There's a pass to the right side. Beaver Dam in the offensive zone on the power play. A 5-on-4 right now. Puck is tied up along the end wall. Damon's going to track it down in the corner. And a pass up to the blue line is intercepted, and now back the other way comes Matt Tillman into the Beaver Dam zone. Tillman's shot goes wide as he had a partial breakaway. 2 seconds, 1. Penalty's over, and we're back to equal strength now. So Beaver Dam not able to score on the power play. He had a 5-on-3 at one point. There is a centering pass broken up. Root has it, sends it behind the net. Damon tried to center from behind the net, and it's picked up by Onalaska. They've outshot Beaver Dam 33-14 in the game. They lead it by 1. Bryant tried to get a shot off from the right side, could not do it. Puck out at center ice, grabbed there by Matt Tillman. Ahead, he gets it to Heise, and Vincent Heise through the right circle, tried to center, shot from the short side, save made by Vic on a chance there by Bryant. Now here's Weiner at center ice, lifts it in the air, bounces down deep into the Golden Beaver end. Parker Stotts had it knocked off his stick as he goes after it. Stotts. And now what do we have? Puck along the side of the cage there, and on his rear end, Vic was able to somehow cover that up. So we have a stoppage with 13:39 left in the game. And we've got a face-off coming up in the Beaver Dam end. And I did get a message here from Wade Bates. He says, after last Saturday's win over Wanakee, Coach Doug Kraft said Evan Burkhart broke the Beaver Dam single-season assist record of 32 with his 33rd of the year. And Burkhart tonight has another assist. So that's what they were talking about, I think. There was some rumbling about that, and I hadn't confirmed anything, but as a puck trickles in on Tripp. So thanks to Wade for helping us out with that, because, yeah, in the game tonight, Evan Burkhart has another assist. Beg your pardon. He has another 2 assists in this game to add to his program record. All right, 13:23 and counting left in the third period. 4-3 Onalaska leads. Puck into the Beaver Dam end. Carson Rufner has it near the right circle, sends it back out to center. It'll trickle across the Onalaska blue line, picked up down there by CJK. And now a clearing attempt is intercepted by Trotter. Trotter fights down into the corner. Puck rimming around the boards. He still has it, does Trotter. Little drop pass. Damon picks it up. Then he tried to go back to Trotter. Poked into the corner. A little too far for Trotter to get a stick on it. It's sent out to center ice, and here comes Matt Tillman into the Beaver Dam end. Pass, shot, save made by Vic on a blast from the left side. So if my math is correct now, Evan Burkhart with 35 assists, and that is a single-season program record, as we said. He already set the record, but he's just adding to it now. Face off to the right of Henry Vick. And from the play, it was a pass into the slot, but intercepted, and Baker's shot goes wide of the net. Got to be careful with that. As play continues now. And now, stoppage with 12:26 to go. Hey, got a couple of emails here, and this email says, CJ tells people that Clayton is his government name. We're talking about CJK of Onalaska. And that's from Joe K. He says, great broadcast. Well, thanks, Joe. Yeah, I didn't notice that right away, and I saw Clayton on there, but then I saw in parentheses CJ. I'm like, I bet you he goes by CJ. But, all right, that's good to know. That's his government name. I love it. Thanks for the email, by the way. sports@dailydodge.com if you'd like to check in tonight. I love stuff like that. That's good stuff. All right. Play continues. Centering pass broken up by Burkhardt. Still loose in the slot. Another shot was blocked. And now Poznansky back out to center. Up the left wing side into the Onalaska zone. And he gets to the left circle. Centers it. Strakota fires, and that goes wide of the cage. It's loose in the slot. Strakota had to go off his stick. And he fires anyways as he got it back. And it went behind the net. 11:42 and counting left in the third period. Another one-goal game. How many one-goal games has Beaver Dam been involved in lately? Got another one right now. Puck rolling at center ice. Poznansky leaving it off for Trotter. Gains the blue line. Trotter trying to deke past the defender, but he'd have none of it. Taken away from Trotter. Sent ahead. Baker had it roll off his stick after crossing the Beaver Dam blue line. Bryant tried to jump into the play. Instead, here's Burkhardt. Back the other way. Into the offensive zone. Fires, and a save made by Tripp. And we'll have a stoppage now with 11:11 to go in the third period. This email says, hi, Mike. Your good friend Foxy from Columbus just got home from Abby's dance team at the Columbus basketball game. Come on, Beaver Dam. Let's win this thing. Looking forward to cheering on Henry Vick and the seniors Thursday night. And says, give a shout-out to the two awesome freshmen from Columbus, Connor and Braden, on the hockey team. Well, we just did that, didn't we? Foxy, that's Jared Fox checking in with the email tonight, our good friend. sports@dailydodge.com if you want to send an email before the end of the broadcast. This has been an outstanding game. A lot of fun. And with 10:47 to go in regulation, it's 4-3 Onalaska in front of Beaver Dam. All right, here's Bryant starting out to neutral through the center circle. Gains the Beaver Dam line. Left side he goes. Down low in the zone, behind the net. Looking to center. Sends it out to the blue line. Cross ice pass from the left point. Shot in on net. Save made Vic. Rebound was loose on the right doorstep, but nobody was able to get a shot off. And now down into the corner it goes. Bryant had it roll off his stick, but he tracks it down once again. Skates to the far side. Sends it up to the point. And a pass down low is intercepted and out to center. And they were trying to spring Burkhardt for a breakaway, but didn't quite connect on that pass. Now a centering attempt, and that was intended for Damon, but he couldn't get a clean stick on it. Here's Matt Tillman. Tillman past the defender. Backhanded shot, save made by Vic. Rebound is loose in the corner. Going after it there is K. CJK. We'll call him CJ for now. And out at center, fires it right back in to the Beaver. Well, he tried to fire it in, but it hit a skate or a stick and stayed out at center, and now a whistle blows with 9:40 to go. I'm still laughing at that. His government name is Clayton. I like that one. That's good. We had a penalty called on Beaver Dam. That's why they blew the whistle. And I was wondering, I didn't see it initially, but Beaver Dam's going to be a man short. And with 9:40 to go and they trail by a goal, it's a McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play now for Onalaska, but Beaver Dam trailing by a goal. Not a good time for that. We'll see if they can get a shorty. Onalaska already got a shorty in this one. Clearing attempt is kept in. Shot towards the net. He goes behind the cage. Onalaska on the power play. McKinstry's Home Furnishings man advantage. Shot save made by Vic. Rebound is loose over on the far side. Matt Tillman picks it up to the blue line. Over to the right side now. Shot, and that one's blocked. And cleared down the ice.
Beaver Dam penalty, a bench minor for too many men on the ice. Time of the penalty, 7:20. Bench minor, too many men on the ice, being served by number 2, Zach Shave.
All right, there you have it. So a bench minor. Each team has now had a bench minor in this game for too many men. 70 seconds remaining on the power play for Onalaska. They lead at 4-3. They're looking for some insurance with 8:45 left in the game. Shot, and that one deflects up and out of play. And I tell you what, if Onalaska hangs on, it's going to be a very enjoyable bus ride home tonight. This is not a short trip from Onalaska to Beaver Dam. You're talking roughly about 2.5 hours, maybe 2 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah, most of it's interstate, but boy, the ride will be that much more pleasant if they hang on and get the win here. They keep it in the offensive zone off the faceoff. Through the circle, centering pass, bouncing puck in the slot, and Poznansky got a stick on it, and he clears it down the ice. It's going to bounce in on net and played aside by the goaltender, Tripp. 40 seconds remaining in the penalty time on Beaver Dam. Here's a pass to the right side. Blast in on Vic, and he covers up. That was Hayes that was able to rifle that shot in, but Vic saw it cleanly. No trouble with that one. Face-off coming in the Beaver Dam end to the left of Vic, now with 35 seconds remaining in the Onalaska power play. Burkhart rims it around the boards and gets it out to center, and here's Poznansky. 2-on-1 shorthanded and tried to go cross ice to a cutting Trotter, but the pass was behind Trotter. Now Trotter takes a pass from Poznansky again, skates behind the Onalaska net, shorthanded. Sends it out to center. Burkhart has it. He'll skate back into his own zone. 12 seconds left in the penalty time on the Golden Beavers. The bench minor being served right now, and it's sent down the ice, and that'll pretty much kill the rest of this one off. All righty. Both teams now 5-on-5. Here's Burkhart firing, and the save made by Tripp. The rebound was loose, but Poznansky couldn't get a shot off. Here comes Bryant falling down in the right corner as he was going down deep in the Beaver Dam end. Sent out to center, but wide of the intended target, Burkhart. But Burkhart got it back. Now a 2-on-1 here. Burkhart centers. Poznansky, and a kick save made by Tripp. Another great opportunity for the Golden Beavers, but they've been outshot in this game 43-17. And right now, Onalaska leads 4-3. Beaver Dam trying to get the equalizers. Under 7 minutes left in the game. Bouncing puck near the right doorstep. And it goes behind the cage. This is Poznansky. Try to backhand that to flex up in the air. Now another centering attempt. Here's Poznansky. Gets past two defenders. Centers right side. And they score! Burkhart! This time it is a goal. Poznansky, what a move to get it to him. And then Burkhart gets the equalizer with 6:40 to play in the third period. So this one now all knotted at 4 apiece. But again, what a nifty move just to get it to Burkhart. Poznansky doing a lot of dirty work. He'll get a helper on that one. 4-4 with 6:40 to go in regulation. And from the faceoff, it's played into the Onalaska end, but whistle and might have been offside here. Faceoff will come back out at center with 6:33 to go. And from the faceoff, controlled by Onalaska. They get it into the Beaver Dam end, but a whistle. And I think another offside here as the faceoff's going to come back out to neutral ice. It'll be just outside the Beaver Dam blue line. Sent into the Golden Beaver end.
Beaver Dam goal! Scored by number 20, Evan Burkhart. Assist to number 11, Mason Poznansky. And number 8, Joa Trotter. Time of the goal, 10:20. Burkhart from Poznansky and Trotter at 10:20.
And we had a whistle as Jerry was announcing that goal, and a penalty coming up here on Onalaska. Jackson Egan going to the box. So it's going to be a McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for Beaver Dam. Brought to you again by McKinstry's Home Furnishings under the red awning in downtown Beaver Dam. Beaver Dam with a chance now to take the lead. We're tied at 4, but a power play here for the Golden Beavers as the puck is cleared down the ice.
Jackson Egan, 2 minutes for tripping. Time on penalty, 10:56. Egan, 2 minutes for tripping at 10:56.
So Beaver Dam on the power play. As you heard the penalty call on Egan. Oh, here's a turnover in the Beaver Dam zone and a shorthanded chance, but Bryant, who took a pass in the slot, fired it wide. Almost another shorthanded goal for Onalaska. Poznansky brings it into the offensive zone, tied up along the half wall on the near side. And Trotter keeps it in at the left point, fires it cross ice, and again, almost out of the zone, but Burkhart keeps it in. Down low, shot, save made by Tripp on a point-blank chance from Boston Damon. We are still tied at 4. Beaver Dam's got another minute and 15 seconds left on this power play, and there's 5:20 to go in the game. This has been something else tonight. But we're getting used to this around here. Beaver Dam wins the draw. Shot, blocked, never got to the net. Hit traffic. And a clearing attempt will get out of the zone. It'll go all the way down in on Henry Vick, who will just steer it aside to Braden Strakota. He'll skate behind the net, and now take it himself. Sends it up to Aiden Root near the blue line. Cross ice pass, bouncing. And Beaver Dam will pick it up there. Now back to Root at the center circle. Root, had it knocked away and stolen by Matt Tillman. Tillman back to his own zone. Sends it ahead, but intercepted there by Strakota. Strakota will take it across the blue line. He fell down, and the puck is cleared down the ice. Out of his net to play it is Vick. He'll leave it off for Trotter. 29 seconds left in the man advantage for the Golden Beavers. Looking to take a lead here. We're tied at 4. 4:27 and counting left in the third period. All right, this is Burkhart. Up to the point, and it hopped over the stick of Strakota and went out to center ice. Strakota recovers, and now they go cross ice. Root back to Damon. Damon will bring it back in the zone. Damon fires, and a glove save made by Parker Tripp to keep this a tie game. There are 3 seconds remaining in the Beaver Dam man advantage. 4:07 left in the third period. Shots on goal right now, 43-21 in favor of Onalaska. This game is tied at 4 apiece. Face off to the right of Tripp. And look out, there's a turnover. Root and a shot. That one goes over the top of the cage. The penalty is over. We're back to 5 skaters aside now. So Onalaska kills it off. This game remains tied, under 4 minutes left. And here comes Tillman. Jackson Tillman into the zone, fires a shot on Vick, who will cover up. And now a stoppage with 3:40 to go in the hockey game. 4-4, Onalaska and Beaver Dam. And a face-off in the Beaver Dam end. And from the face-off, it's played behind the net, round to the other side. There's Trotter firing it out to center, but this is going to be icing. That'll be an icing call on Beaver Dam as it goes all the way down. And they'll bring the face-off right back in to the Golden Beaver end with 3:31 left to play in this third period. Mike Tronson, Charlie Dern, Jack Wilski, our crew tonight. And here's Burkhart getting into the Onalaska zone, getting past the defender, lost the puck in the process. And Onalaska will send it up to the blue line, and it'll deflect high in the air and out to center, but Beaver Dam trying to settle down a bouncing puck, and it's actually picked up by Carson Rufner, sends it back to Shave in his own zone. Now ahead to Rufner as they start back the other way. There's a pass deflected into the Onalaska zone by Boston Damon, but sent right back out. Under 3 minutes to go in regulation. 4-4 Beaver Dam and Onalaska. Trotter gains the blue line into the high slot. Trotter, nice sidestep, shot. He scores! Trotter, what a move! As he sidestepped a defender and then put a backhander past the goaltender Tripp. Wow! Tremendous. And Joa Trotter with 2:47 left in regulation has given Beaver Dam a 5-4 lead. Incredible. But can they hang on for the final 2:47? Fasten your seatbelts. An incredible move by Trotter there. Onalaska controlling.
Beaver Dam goal! Scored by number 8, Joa Trotter. Assist to number 5, Boston Damon. Time of the goal, 14:13. Trotter from Damon at 14:13.
There's a shot that save made by Tripp. 2:16 and counting left in regulation. 5-4 Beaver Dam leads. Here's Poznansky picking up a puck at center. Into the Hilltopper zone. Fires and a save made by Tripp, and that one deflects up in the air and out of play. It'll go over the plexiglass over in that far corner. 2:04 to go. By the way, the Beaver Dam girls basketball team beat Monona Grove tonight 60-37. Thanks to Beaver Dam High School Athletic Director Ryan Gerber for that information. That game was going on across the street from us tonight. Shot towards the net, blocked in front. Under 2 minutes to play in regulation. Onalaska in their own zone trying to start out the other way. They're down a goal, 5-4. Beaver Dam hassling, kind of bottling them up in their own zone a little bit here. The Hilltoppers trying to get it out and get it into the Beaver Dam end. Maybe they can pull the goaltender. Needing a goal to tie. Well, not going to happen just yet. Puck back at center ice. And here is Burkhart. Burkhart gets, lost the puck. It was taken away by Tillman. He fires it cross ice, and here come the Hilltoppers. Oh, pass was behind the intended target. Here's a breakaway. Boston Damon. Damon shot. He scores! Boston Damon with 1:15 left. And it's a 2-goal lead for the Golden Beavers at 6-4, but a turnover at center ice. Damon picked it up, went in on a breakaway, and it's a 2-goal lead for Beaver Dam with 1:15 to play. And just as all that was going on, now we've got Joa Trotter in the penalty box. So this one might not be over just yet because it's going to be a McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for Onalaska. They need 2 goals to tie with 1:15 left. We'll get the penalty call here. I didn't see what the call was about, but Trotter's in the box. All right, here we go. As the face-off, puck played at center ice.
Beaver Dam goal! Scored by number 5, Boston Damon. Assist to number 20, Evan Burkhart. Time of the goal, 15:45. Last minute of play in the period. Damon from Burkhart at 15:45. Beaver Dam penalty on number 8, Joa Trotter. 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike. Time on penalty, 15:45. Trotter, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike at 15:45.
All right, so there you have it. That was the penalty. 36 seconds left, and the goalie's been pulled by Onalaska. So they've got now a 6-on-4, and they need 2 to tie. Shot. That one goes wide of the cage. 26 seconds left. A 6-on-4 here for Onalaska. Centering pass, poked out of the zone. It's going to go out to center. Damon trying to get to it. Damon inside the blue line. He gets by a defender, and he will just tap it into the empty net, and that'll do it. 7-4 Beaver Dam, and an empty netter to seal this thing for the Golden Beavers comes with 11 seconds left. Seven to 4 Beaver Dam with the lead, and the final couple of seconds are going to tick away here. 3 seconds, play behind the Beaver Dam cage. And there's the horn. And this one has gone final.
Beaver Dam, shorthanded goal scored by number 5, Boston Damon, unassisted. Time of the goal, 16:48. Damon, unassisted, shorthanded goal at 16:48.
So Beaver Dam gets the win, 7-4. But again, going into the third period, Beaver Dam was down 4-3, and they scored 4 times in the third period to get the come-from-behind win as the teams are out at center ice right now in the handshake line. These two teams, as I mentioned, will get together again next year. Next year they'll do it up in Onalaska as Beaver Dam will return the favor and travel up there. And wow, what a hockey game this was. We had a lot of just about everything in this one. 7-4 your final as Beaver Dam comes from behind and gets the non-conference win here tonight over a really game Onalaska Hilltoppers team. I tell you what, don't let that record fool you. They've got some talent on this team. And
goalie saves in that third period for Beaver Dam's Vic 15 for a game total of 42. For Onalaska's Trip, 11 for a game total of 20. Our final score, Beaver Dam 7, Onalaska 4.
Yeah, it's Big Jer, our PA announcer, giving you some final numbers there. Tell you what we'll do. We're going to take a 4-minute break. We're going to come back for our post-game report. We'll try and get Beaver Dam head coach Doug Kraft up here. We're back in 4 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Knightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Knightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you were in Central Park at 2 a.m. maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Kladowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
Happy New Year from our family to yours at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam. Now let's celebrate with the Start of Something New sales event featuring 15% off in-stock 23 Grand Cherokees and Dodge Durangos. That's up to $9,400 in savings on the best SUVs in the market. Last call for the iconic Hemi engine on the classic Dodge Charger and Challenger with $3,000 off brand new Charger Daytonas and the hard-to-find Sublime Green Challenger Scat Pack for under $55,000. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
The comfort in your home is too important to trust to just anyone. With over 75 years in the industry, Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to bring our community the heating and cooling services you deserve. Expect nothing short of excellence in service, installation, and 24/7 emergency service. As a premier Lennox dealer, we carry the best in equipment to bring you and your home peace of mind. Schedule your annual maintenance or claim your free in-home estimate today, 920-485-4883. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.